All right, hello and welcome, ALTTPR League fans. We've got a great match today in the Invitational League. This is Week 6 Open. We've got the two top contenders in the Lost Woods division. The Titans Mitts versus Did You Check Your Boot? It's Dante with the Titans Mitts, undefeated Dante and the Titans Mitts, and Revenant on Did You Check Your Boots? I'm joined here in the commentary booth by Drossi. How you doing, Drossi?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this match. It's great when you see the top two teams in a division face off against each other late in the season, you know?
Yeah, and it's a really good, it'll be a nice change from all the, 2.5 hour slogs from last week. This is a mode that I think everyone's familiar with, the ALTTPR community is familiar with, everyone's comfortable with. We should see some pretty high quality gameplay.
Yeah, and at this level of play, pretty good chance of sub 130. Not guaranteed. The items could have some really rude layout, but with, reasonably good item layout, sub 130 should be easy for these runners.
Agreed. Now this is a pretty exciting one. So again, open this week. So, we're gonna start either in Link's house or in Sanctuary. We're not getting boots. We don't got a sword. We just got to go find everything.
Yeah, and so the first question, and I'm not super familiar with each runner's open meta, but do you start at Sank, make your way over to Lost Woods and CAC and hope you pick up some bombs or enough money to buy them? Or do you start at Link's house, maybe do uncle routing, or go to south of Grove and try to farm bombs there? There are several different openings, and I don't know which of those these runners tend to prefer.
I don't know, you might see both of them just start uncle and go that way just out of habit. It's all the standard they were doing earlier. But now I'm a Sank starter, but we'll see what these runners decide to do.
That solves the bomb issue, certainly.
There you go. They're both going to start uncle.
Yep, they are dirty uncle routers. Not like the famous race in the main tournament a few years ago where in the semifinals, Ak the Boker got his Go Mode mirror on Uncle.
Wow.
So that's what happens when you don't route Uncle early, but don't have to worry about that here.
Yeah, so finding out, guards in the rupee pack and tier 1 true pull, small magics. More bombs on the uncle. Our runners routing opposite uncle, which is fun. Both saving and quitting out, doesn't matter.
Ooh. Now, Cape and Sank, that's an interesting one. You have to start hoping it's not a sign that this is going to be an Agaseed.
I mean, you probably just take a deep breath and say,
hey, and
I really hope.
There's our map check. We had a green pendant on Eastern, a blue pendant on Desert, and a regular crystal on Hera.
Yeah, so gonna be doing a lot of Dark World today, in the dungeons at least.
Yeah, you don't really like seeing two pendants in the Light World. No,
especially not Eastern. I'm not a fan of pendant Eastern.
And watch Thieves Town be our third pendant.
Yeah, that would be awful. All right, we got, we're gonna need a lumberjack check from Revenant here. We did not see that from Dante. I wonder if the cape actually prompted that check of lumberjack.
Well, for other interesting new items, flippers in the Thieves' Hideout is a nice pickup.
Yeah, and Dante wanted nothing to do with the red boomerang.
I don't know. You might want to check a stun prize. Just having the ability to stun, I'd go for that this early in the seed.
Yeah, I mean, if it was cross keys, I would say absolutely. Revenant agrees with you. I'm not really sure how important it is to have a boomerang in open so much, especially you've already got bombs. The only thing that matters is if whether or not we get money.
The great thing about early flippers, though, as we get the hammer there, and a lot of money, you were saying money,
Yeah, we got plenty of that.
Yeah, Revenant's gonna feel silly for that tree pull.
Yeah,
But the great thing about early flippers is that you see runners trying to fake flipper with the real flippers because they forget they got the real flippers so early.
I don't think. Hopefully, we'll not see that from these runners, but yeah, that happens. It also makes it so that if you are suddenly needing a little bit more money and you don't have a glove, you got to resort to some fancy shenanigans to get the hula hand to work.
Oh, definitely true. Wow, this seed is just giving us bombs after bombs.
Hey, it's faster that way. Not have to go out of your way. Early hammer as well. You know, that's a weapon and a pearl. That's good too.
So, glove for Dark World access, and then we don't need to think about Aga at all. And hey, Dante's decision not to take the red meringue pays off because we have the blue meringue right here.
Yeah, objectively the better boomerang. No, I don't know.
I mean, the red one is pretty laggy. And it does some wonky stuff when it lags sometimes.
Nah. You know what? There's a
Dante shows his true colors as Nep's teammate by freeing the chicken.
That's great. Yeah, that early pearl making us not worry about Aga nearly as much with all the checks left over. But still, you know, a lot of the checks that we do have are several of the checks, 3 items, possibly 3 items, could be in Eastern, which is unfortunate. So pin in Eastern is just gross. But until you find the lamp, you're probably not worried about Aga. More bombs. Blueberries on the library ledge. Sometimes you like to see something you need early. Like Moon Pearl on library is always one of those things where you're like, this is awesome. And a bow in the race game. Oh, great. That's really awesome with Pendant Eastern.
Right, now we can do our Pendant Eastern out of logic without a fire source, but still.
Yeah, that's gross.
At least green pendant. Right. So honestly, you head over that way, that's 7 items, 3 in Saha's closet, 3 in Eastern, and 1 on Saha. But it's also a hike.
All right. So where are we going now? South Shore? I'm probably South Shore.
I don't South Shore.
Think we're gonna.
Dante forgetting he doesn't have the glove.
No bombs for you, Dante. No bombs for you. Oh, look.
That's a nice prize pack.
Yeah. Dante gonna check the dam. Some people skip the dam.
Well, only if they're planning on routing in a Gino.
Yeah.
But we've gotten so much, I don't think a Gina is high on these runners' minds.
No, absolutely not. They're thinking Mini Moldorm Cave after the dam, and then Ice Rod Cave and Flippers checks. They're thinking, please give me some money.
Ooh, look what Revenant's doing.
Oh, going over to Eastern.
Yep.
Well, maybe doing Flippers checks.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, then you can pop out and go to Eastern. Just big 20 on the island.
Yep, just gonna check the island. That's actually kind of smart to walk down the stairs with the flippers because it's faster than swimming. We'll try all the methods to kill this Moldor. Oh no!
It doesn't want to be killed. I thought that explosion would do it, but okay, yeah, second one.
That explosion got altituded. And the flute Mini Moldor Cave. As well as ether, powder.
Wow, that...
Boots! And a shield.
That's like a 20 out of 10 Mini Moldorm Cave. Shield's the best part, of course.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flip's upset. I saw him in chat.
Yeah, okay, Revenant is not into Eastern, so he will be getting that stacked mini Moldorm cave soon, so Dante's not going to
Yep.
have a boots advantage for long.
Nope, that's good. I mean, flute and boots. Like, I mean, it's like, well, I guess I'm routing in Bonk Rocks.
But then, like, you go to activate the flute, and then you got to check Magic Bat, because when do you have Magic Bat access before 10 minutes?
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, let's see if they remember. Probably.
I would hope so.
Yeah, Dante definitely remembers. Although he probably should activate the flute first so he can flute away. Also remembers that. There we go.
This also makes Aegina a better check. It makes Eastern a bit more palatable. Flute plus boots you can get anywhere pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I mean, this will probably be an Ice Rod cave check or up the mountain immediately.
Revenant really trying to get Zora money here. Dante not so much.
Dante has no intention of checking Lumberjack. If he has to do Aga, he'll go do Aga. Doesn't matter what's there. Lumberjack's just a heart piece, so it doesn't really matter, but we still might need it for Dark World access if we happen to not find a glove, although it seems unlikely at this point, but who knows? Wow, those Moldors really want Revenant. That's incredible. That usually happens maybe once.
And the powder was just a red herring, though it's obviously a nice safety to have. So, yeah, Dante's off to Ice Rod Cave. Makes sense.
Yep. Then we'll water walk the flippers checks, probably.
I'm surprised Revenant is actually exiting here rather than saving, quitting, activating the flute, and then you flute to 8, and you don't have to spend this time running around.
You know, I think Revenant's probably going to do Ice Rod Cave into his flippers checks. That way he can save and quit straight over. Oh, there's a lamp. That's no good.
Well, that does put Eastern fully in logic.
It does. At least it's green pendant, like you said. And then you don't have to gamble ever if, I mean, it's not looking too bad to go do that. But no, Revenant's probably going to go water walk, do these flippers checks here right behind Dante, and then save and quit out of Zora if we get enough money. Saving and quitting out of Zora is going to, you know, he saves the save and quit transition doing it this way.
Gonna throw a prediction here in chat. We're now 1 item away from AGA access and 1 item away from non-AGA Dark World access. So what are we gonna get first, a glove or a sword?
The hobo just has a piece of his heart. He said, take it, take another little piece.
Yeah, Artarl, our tracker, there was a cape in Sank Chest. The runners have had cape since, like, the very beginning.
Yeah, so actually, saving and quitting off a hobo. That's actually okay, too.
And Dante does not have Zora money yet.
He does not. Still gonna go check the ledge. Maybe checks the stun prize, hopes for 5s or something. No, 5s would take forever. 10 bombs. No, just gonna isolate Zora. That actually probably feels pretty bad with only Eastern access and then 2 checks, or 1 check on the mountain or 2 checks on the mountain in logic, actually. Now this is gonna be Eastern. Because we've got Eastern and Saha on.
We have Old Man and we have Inside Spec Rock.
Yeah, and Dante has Saha. Still hasn't done Saha's closet, so he's probably gonna go straight to Saha's closet and then go into Eastern. I'd imagine, you know, Eastern with Crystal, he probably does Eastern first. But since it's a pendant, he'll do Saha first, just in case he doesn't have to go in there.
But those early flippers, I'm wondering if Zora has something, and if so, Dante's just orphaned it, and Revenant, who hasn't done most of the flippers checks, could wind up over there before Eastern.
Yeah, Again, Revenant also 10 rupees short, but that's easy to farm, probably. We might see Dante, if he doesn't get any money in Eastern here, might see him go to the Ruby Room or something and try to get... he's looking for rupees now, I think, killing enemies.
I thought that bomb was the Sun Prize.
Oh, the bomb might be the stun prize. That's probably true.
Because he's only at 4 bombs, I think he wants more bombs.
Yeah, 10 rupees short here on...
Wasn't there... Oh, just slams right into the sand crab.
That almost looked intentional.
Bit of a waste of time.
Yeah. Not sure what that was. Yeah, I don't think it was intentional, but maybe he was thinking he had a sword. Could kill the crab. The crab is in the good prize pack, I think, so rupees should be in that pack. Only needs 10.
Yeah.
So killing the crab's not crazy.
And nothing so far in Eastern.
Yeah, we got one item so far. We got a red rupee. There we go. That's enough Zora money from the well.
I thought there was a big 20 in there.
Yeah, so we'll see if Dante isolated his needed glove.
Wouldn't be the first time Zora's had a glove.
Or sword. I mean, either item is access to something, so...
Right, but if you get a sword on Zora, you're probably going to do Eastern and hope that there's a glove there.
Yeah. Well, welcome our raiders from SpeedGaming Portuguese.
Bem-vindos. My pronunciation's probably horrible.
The biggest possible scam from Zora.
Yeah, now Revenant's in a bit of trouble if we need to go to Pod soon because he's a ways from Pod money.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab these 10 bombs though. Dante still hasn't found anything in Eastern, which is starting to feel bad, but I'm imagining that's where Revenant's gonna go next. This will probably be a flute to 5 and then a run over. Or up the mountain. Old man into Spec Rock. I like this.
Yeah, it could also be that he's figuring Dante's probably doing Eastern, which he is, so if it's an Eastern, I'm probably behind, so I'm going to do what Dante isn't doing.
Yep, no, that's a smart play. We've already been over there once for Saha's Closet and didn't go into Eastern, so... Alright, is that 2 items, huh, out of Eastern?
Yeah. Nothing doing an old man. Running out of places, though we haven't seen a Gina yet.
Yeah, so we've got a Gina, and we've got Inside of Spec Rock here, and we've got Armos Knights and Green Pendant. That's it. So, we're about to find out what we're doing this seed.
At least there's nothing tantalizing on top of Spec Rock. And nothing in Spec Rock.
Oh, unfortunate. From Dante on the Red Igor. Oh, and not having a sword here. Hammer the pokies.
that was actually a pretty good hammer room, all told.
You'll take them. We take those. All right, here's the Gina from Revenant. So we're about to last viewer location, I guess. Watch it give us a bottle or a mushroom. It's going to be great. Oh, there's our 3rd item out of Eastern. So we got Green Pendant and we've got Agina. Not Agina, so Green Pendant it is.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's right. You know what? Vortex pointing out that not standard mode. We still have escape.
Oh, right. Escape. Right.
I have completely forgotten that escape's a thing. We're going to get that here, I guess.
Revenant
remembers.
So easy to forget. So easy.
Yeah, so we're either Green Pendant or Escape. Oh, and some mirror on Green Pendant.
That gives us the rest of Light Death Mountain, including Hera.
Yeah, it gives us all Light Death Mountain. Hera's a crystal, so...
Unfortunately for Revenant, Death Mountain was the exactly wrong play given the mirror.
Yeah, and it seems like Front of Escape probably also going to be the wrong play. Although it's not unlikely that we find something in here. Although not getting the key in that chest means it could be in Dark Cross. So that would put all this in logic. So I guess you don't know yet.
But hey, this would be a lot easier to do with the mirror so you wouldn't have to Death Warp.
That's true. Oh, there's some more money.
Yeah, nice to get that refill.
Guarantee gonna get the information that Spec Rock is pretty useless.
Yep, but there's got to be something on top of the mountain or on the east side.
Yeah, I always see in my my gate, I see a red rupee that I'm trying to side check from the bottom, and I think I more often than not will have to double take because I'm afraid it's the hook shot, like the bottom of the hook shot.
So Revenant is going all out here. We'll see what's in Dark Cross. If it is the small key, we can get to the back.
Yeah, kind of hoping to see the small key. I'm thinking there's one item out of Hera in the cage. That means, well, we'll see if we have to go to Tile Room. And we do.
Yup.
Coffee break incoming. Objectively the best RNG you can get with the snakes. Oh, and a sword!
Oh!
Oh, I hope he did. Oh, man.
So now if you're a Revenant, do you do Aga? That also resolves the prediction.
I mean, I don't think you do Aga. Because it looks like we're going to go to Eastern now.
Well, Eastern will be easier with a sword. You can dash into enemies and not get hurt.
That's true. We are going to get the mirror though, so that's a really good sign for Revenant.
Yeah, could definitely make a difference depending where the other swords are.
Although possibly a little bit not having the mirror right now and having, I mean, in his mind just Eastern and Green Pendant left, thinking, oh man. Am I not going to have... Well, he has pod money now, so I guess it's okay.
Just to be clear, with that lamp, the sword was, in fact, in logic. It doesn't require a key or anything.
Yep. Our 300 rupees are very out of logic, though. They're glove-locked. Glove-locked 300 rupees.
But if this is an Agaseed and we have to go into pod, we'll be able to pay.
We will. So that 300 rupees is actually kind of paying off for Revenant.
Oh, Dante not bomb jumping to the big chest. I guess he'll do it the way the game intended. Yep.
Sitting on 2 hearts, 2.5 hearts, maybe thinks that I don't want to dynamo him. Especially with, well, I guess it's a hammer. Shouldn't think.
I suppose the best case situation for Revenant now is if, like, both tablets have swords on them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the best case scenario for Revenant now is that our glove is not on the mountain, right? So if it really is glove over in Dark World somewhere.
Yeah, but I feel like there's got to be something on the mountain for this seed to have guided us like this.
Well, it could be, it could be Hookshot, and then it'd be Aga into all of Dark World opened up.
And Hera was nothing other than the crystal itself.
Yep. And so we can clear, we can clear pod completely now with what we've got. So but I have a feeling that the mirror is going to send Revenant up the mountain. You can see, like, the mountain just not super fun without it. Was that a sword on? I
I
didn't see what it was.
think so. It looked sort of sword-like.
Oh, Spiral Cave is awful with the
No,
hammer.
it was half magic.
It's
It was half magic.
Okay. I was gonna say I saw a number, and I was like, wait. And Dandy does have a sword, so it couldn't have been. Spiral Cave is the worst cave with just the hammer. It's terrible. There's some more money for Dante.
Hey, he can afford Zora now.
Sure can. Oh, Dante utilizing the cape to, not die. I don't know, I'm with Dante. I always grab those 2 hearts on the mountain. I'm just happy about it. All right, there's 2 checks down here on the mountain, or 3 checks, I guess, down on the mountain with no progression yet. So
yeah, so this is the last of our mountain checks.
It is.
Got to be something here, right?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it really could be just Dark World into Pod.
Yeah, that's a heck of a logic chain to follow for nothing.
Oh, another sword.
Oh, no!
It is. It absolutely is.
Agaseed confirmed.
This is Aga for Dark World. Yeah, we have all of South Dark World, all of Pod, basically, because we have the hammer.
So is Dante gonna... Yeah, he is gonna do this. So he'll probably go to Dark Cross and get his Master Sword before he finds the tower.
Is going to save a little bit of time here because of the... Excuse me. Is going to save a little bit of time because of the mirror. Let's see if we go with the mountain. That save and quit. Oh, because we have the mountain. So we'll just do it this way.
But did Dante ever check Agena, or has he basically saved time by not checking Zora and not checking Agena?
Yeah, he has saved time by not checking those 2 things.
And that's effectively his lead right now.
Yeah, and I gotta think that Dante's gonna be doing Agena like immediately and just forgetting Zora.
Now, Revenant could make up some time if he decides to skip the coffee break and come back to Hera later when he has the hook shot. That's
true.
Fairly gutsy... Oh, he is skipping Hera. Okay.
Interesting.
So, yeah, if he sticks to this, he can make up some time, definitely.
That's so hard to do, though.
Oh, yeah. And in terms of Zora, like, given that we are going to fight Aga, that puts us in the pod area. If we find a glove relatively soon, Dante could combo Catfish and Zora.
Yep, that's true. We gotta think our glove is one of our next items. Although, if it's hookshot, we have a bunch of stuff to do without the glove. Dante gonna get Master Sword here. Actually, so is Revenant. Yeah, so Dante gonna go straight to Agena, or to Aga 1.
Yeah, Revenant might well say at this point,